What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the PFS Podcast, Week 11 Recap Edition. So last week we did a little recap. We did our top 10s. This week we decided to put them in two different segments. So we will be releasing the top 10 a little bit later. So make sure you check that out when it comes out. But my name's Evan. We got Drew.
My name's Drew. What's up?
Pat.
Matt. And we got Andrew Minnis over there.
Indeed.
And
My government.
This is our first in-person episode. Not to air him out, but Pat lives out of town, so we can't do in-person episodes every once in a while. But this is fun that we get to be in person. So
yeah, we thrive in person.
We do. Yeah,
and we missed our boy.
Yeah,
thanks.
It's good to see you, Pat.
It's good to be here.
Yeah. So why don't we get started? With
it's like fun. I talk to you every week.
Yeah, true.
With Evan's 2 Minutes in Heaven, everybody's favorite segment.
It's up there. Here's a guy who hasn't watched the pod.
No one likes your segment.
Oh, they love my segment. Lock of the week brings in the 11 viewers. I'll tell you.
All right.
Donation to no.
Patriots Jets 27-14. Patriots. They didn't exactly dominate, but they definitely got the job done. Drake May continues his MVP campaign. Dolphins beat Commanders 16-13. H.N. had another good game. Nobody really wanted to win that game, but the Dolphins got it done. In Madrid, anything happens in Madrid. Who knows? Panthers Falcons 30-27. This was a grinder of a game. Bryce Young broke the Panthers passing record for most passing yards in a game. Good for him. His, I think, second game with over 200 yards this season. Bills beat the Bucks 44-32. This was a great game by Josh Allen. He was he was playing on rookie level out there.
Video game.
Texans beat Titans 16-13. They continue to win games. It's just a little strange how they do it. Bears beat the Vikings, game-winning field goal, 19-17. They somehow just keep squeaking these out. Packers beat the Giants, 27-20. Pretty close game. Jordan Love got hurt, but Packers just are a confusing team, I will say. Steelers dominated.
Just like someone I know.
Steelers dominated.
Oh, man.
The Bengals 34-12. Rodgers and Warren got hurt, but the backups came in and did their job. Jamar Chase just got suspended for spitting on Jalen Ramsey. Drew's lock of the week. The Chargers lost 35-6.
We'll get into that later, dickhead.
Jesus.
Chargers O-line.
A little aggressive. I'm coming in hot.
Terrible. Rams beat the Seahawks 21 after Sam Darnold's 4 interceptions. Pretty close game, honestly, after that. Niners beat the Cardinals 41-22. Jacoby Brissett broke the record for most completions in a game. That's pretty crazy. In a 20-point loss.
I was going to talk about that later.
Well, I just brought it up.
That's what we call tease.
Ravens squeaked out a win over the Browns 23-16. They had 13 points in the fourth quarter because Shedeur kept giving them the ball back.
Shedeur.
The Broncos beat the Chiefs 22-19, game-winning field goal. And the Eagles beat the Lions 16-9. Tough game by Jared Goff and the Lions. He went 14 for 37. That's tough. And that was Evan's probably more like 5 minutes in heaven there, but that is what we got.
Yep.
Did they just call that an added bonus?
Yeah.
Thanks.
This guy just knows how to laugh.
Everybody's favorite segment.
Yep. That's why we do it first. Definitely not get it over with.
So we had ourselves some good games this week, as I just covered. Anybody have any specific moments that they want to talk about?
Yeah, I got a few highlights. I think we can talk about it as a group. So Texans beat the Titans 16-13. They're sitting in 5-5 now. They're in the hunt for the playoffs. They're in a pretty bad division unless you're high on the Jags.
Well, they have the Colts in there, too.
Colts are there, too. But
they're a little better than the Jags.
No, but I'm saying like the Colts.
Right.
Obviously,
Yeah.
So what do we think? Do we think we're going to make playoffs? Are we scared? Obviously, it's Davis Mills at quarterback right now, but still.
I'll say this. It's a better division than it's been in the past couple of years, for sure.
Because the Colts have.
You're right, and the Jags are also in it.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced by the Jags.
Yeah, but someone needs to get that 7th spot, right?
Yeah, and we got the Chiefs at 5-5 and the
Yeah.
Texans at 5-5. They're both at the top of the hunt right now. I think Steelers are sitting in the 7th seed with 6 wins.
4 seed.
Yeah,
Ravens
in there yet? Or
All right, so this is the playoff bracket right
Jackson's
now as it checks out. Drew doesn't look up stats. So Broncos
looking
1
at
seed,
standings.
Patriots 2 seed,
Clearly
Colts
not.
3 seed, Steelers in the 4 seed. Bills then get the 5,
Okay.
first wild card, then the Chargers, then the Jags. First team out, Texans with tiebreakers and stuff. They're listed there.
Drew
Then
doesn't
the
get credit
Chiefs,
for what he's right for.
Then the Ravens. All those teams are at 5-5.
Wait about the rest. But yeah, Texans first team out. Obviously, Chiefs are down there too. They're still like
And the
third,
Ravens.
fourth favorites to win the Super Bowl.
And the Ravens.
Ravens too, yeah.
It's not going to be the Texans who make it. It's not going to be the Jags. It's the Chiefs or Ravens. Let's be real.
Really?
Well,
So
unless
realistically,
Ravens-
I think the Ravens
Well,
might end up
then
winning
it
the
would
division.
bench
it
Steelers.
builds down
Well,
to Steelers.
personally, I think the Chargers are falling out, and I think there's a decent chance the Jags fall out.
I think the Jags are probably going to fall out.
Yeah, so that's 2 open spots there. If both those teams fall
Mhm.
out, you think Ravens and Chiefs, or you think Texans could steal one of those spots?
I
I
don't
just-
the
Let's-
defense is good enough. The
let's-
defense is good enough.
Let's go
but
around. Let's go around. Do you
The-
think Texans are making the playoffs?
No.
Dude,
Not-
this is the Texans' schedule the rest of the year.
All right, I
It's
didn't know we were
the
going
Bills.
on numbers.
Yeah, I thought.
No. But that's,
we were just vibing
I
it
don't-
out.
Daniel, we're gonna be here all week.
No, I don't think they're going to do it, but I also think that the schedules matter a lot. They have to
Yeah,
play
they
the
do.
Bills, then the Colts twice. The next week or 2 weeks from now is away. Then they have the Chiefs away.
Must win.
Then they get the Cardinals. Then they get the Raiders. Then they have the Chargers, who they're going to be fighting for the same spot for, and then they get the Colts. I don't think they pick up enough wins there.
So let's
to go
say they
catapult
win.
anyone. You
That's
most likely go lose to the Bills. You split with the Colts at the
Right.
best. You then probably lose to the Chiefs, realistically.
They'd have to beat the
Beat the
Chiefs
Chargers.
and
They have to
split
beat the Chiefs
Cardinals
and Chargers.
and Raiders.
They have to beat the Chargers, Chiefs, and split the series with the.
So what? They
That's
need
what
like
I'm
5
saying.
wins out of
2,
there.
3. Really, I don't think they get
They-
more than 4.
9 could get it. 9 could-
9 won't get them.
No shit.
I don't think so.
10 definitely
Mm.
gets them in. There.
10 should get them in. But
Okay,
they're not
okay.
going to get 10.
They're going to have
The
to beat
Jags have
they
to have
need
an
to-
easier schedule, I guess.
split with
The
Colts,
Jags get the
and then-
Cardinals, the Titans, the Colts twice,
Okay.
the Jets,
Yeah.
and the Titans twice.
Yeah. Okay.
The
Jags.
Jags have a way
Yeah,
easier.
Jags-
Jags might make playoffs. I'm glad we looked at that. Actually,
The Chargers have Raiders, Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Texans, Broncos.
yeah. No, Chargers aren't making it.
There's some winnable
But,
games in
Yeah,
there.
There's a lot of losable games too.
There's a couple. I think there's more
Raiders,
winnable
Cowboys,
games than
Texans,
losable
they
games.
win
Eagles,
those
Chiefs, and Cowboys could all lose. Broncos. That's
Broncos
a loss.
less.
Sims-
Raiders
locked up
win.
the
Cowboys win.
Okay, I don't want to. I don't want
Raiders-
to.
If they beat the
Texans
Raiders, the
win.
Cowboys, and the Texans, that's 10
I don't want to
wins.
get
They
too
should-
bogged
that should
down
get
in
them
this, but obviously after that, I think I'm picking the Jags over them. You agree? Texans not making the playoffs? Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah. But hopefully they keep it close, make it interesting. Next, Jets bench Justin Fields. That was just in breaking news today. Tyrod Taylor is going to be the starter. How do we feel about that?
Justin Fields.
Not the
is
guy.
He's not the guy.
not
Yeah,
the
but
guy.
But at a certain
like-
point, don't you want to lose these games? Like Tyrod Taylor, he's
No team is gonna want to
What-
tank.
Wait,
Not with the
wait,
rookie head coach. You don't want to.
No.
Did we forget that the Jets roster also sucks?
it does.
Yeah.
Like
Break away all the
depth.
Tyrod Taylor, love the guy, is not the second coming of Jesus
But
Christ. You're gonna
Justin
let them win
Fields,
this
you
game.
know exactly what you're getting when you put him out there. Tyrod Taylor could have some.
Their best
together
players
some
on
good games.
IR as well. Garrett Wilson's on IR.
Yeah.
Brees Hall is now their best player.
Don't worry, guys.
and
They have Adonai Mitchell to make sure that they.
AD Mitchell, good trade though.
He's terrible.
Okay.
I was a little surprised it took him this long, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're waiting
know,
this
they gave him
long,
plenty
like
of
I don't
time.
really
Yeah.
see a point. But
They-
Well, you have to see if
Oh,
you
like
could
another 10 million for next year or something.
if you could salvage anything with.
yeah, I'm kind
Fields.
of mixed on it because with like the Jets fan base, obviously, like you have to try to win these games, but it's also like even if they get a good draft pick, they probably will screw it up. But
They get a lot of picks though.
yeah,
In the next
Yeah.
2 drafts, they have
Okay.
a lot
Fish
of
in a barrel.
Justin Fields had himself a decent situation in Pittsburgh, and he decided to leave.
Yeah.
They offered him
Yeah.
money, and
Yeah.
he said no.
he
So,
seems like
yeah.
a nice guy though, but not good at football. Okay.
You're listening to too much Herb Street on Thursday Night Football.
I actually don't really watch this. Night football. I'll put my hands up there. late at night. Okay,
Sports
third one.
podcaster doesn't watch
Yeah, right.
sports.
Third one. I don't know. Oh, I watch
He said-
sports. Look who's talking. Look who's
What do you mean? I watch all the games.
Yeah, maybe on YouTube. Okay.
YouTube TV. They just
Yeah.
got all the games back.
Most of them.
Okay.
Now all of them.
Yeah, they just got
Yeah.
them back.
Next thing I want to talk about, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but there's been some problems with the OT rules on the coin toss the last 2 weeks, and it's involved the Falcons both times. So last week against the Colts were given the choice on the toss when the Falcons were the designated visitor. Obviously, a one-off scenario, that's a pretty
I think
easy
they
mistake to
redid
make.
it, though.
They did redo it.
They redid it in the commercial break and explained it, but still a little scary that
It
happened.
is a little weird.
It's weird that it
Yeah.
happened, but one-off, it's like that's
But
not a
it's
big
also-
mistake, you know?
I don't know. I feel like it's hard to, they're playing overseas.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, but
And they
you're the-
fixed it.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. They did
yeah.
fix
They
it.
did
but
fix it.
This is a minor
And
thing.
it's still
Anything happens in Berlin.
Anything.
Anything
Yeah.
can go.
Where were
Yeah.
they? Where were they?
The uniforms get blurred in Berlin.
But yeah, obviously, I didn't even think about mentioning this last week. No one was talking about it. It's a minor thing. No one cares. Like you said, you don't even think about who's the visitor. But this week, they gave the Panthers the choice to receive or defer and the direction. And I don't think they corrected it.
Interesting.
2
That's
weeks in a row, Falcons get screwed. I'm not saying like it affected the Falcons winning these games or losing these games.
The Panthers
but-
had all the momentum at the end of that game. I don't think they were really going to lose.
Yeah, no,
Right, but you
I think
still
Panthers
expect
win
them to get
regardless.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
these
the
are,
thing.
Yeah,
these,
that's
are
the
NF
thing.
these are NFL refs. They're supposed to be
paid
at
a
top of
lot.
their field.
Yeah.
And
Like,
also, when the OT rules are changing so much and like it's confusing to the fans, you got to have refs who like lock this down.
yeah.
It's not that hard.
I don't know why they don't have enough full-time refs yet, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
There's like enough money going around in it that they can definitely afford to
It's
Yeah,
have
it's really-
however many full-time crews.
But this reflects poorly on the NFL, and obviously, I'm not worried about those mistakes specifically, but I'm worried about like mistakes like that continuing or
Right.
having a bigger effect later in the season when you got two teams fighting for maybe playoff spot, Super Bowl, anything.
Well, and then there's money, like gambling money riding on it.
Yeah,
and
so
it just
much.
looks shady.
It
You know, like
does.
earlier you could be like, shit happens, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
people like to wear out the tinfoil hats, and you gotta get those
Yeah.
ones right.
Yeah.
I picked the Falcons this week, and I could have used that extra point.
Yeah, I picked them too.
Yeah.
Goodell's got whip 'em in shit.
Yep.
Delta asses. Okay. Then we got Jamar versus Jalen Ramsey. What do we think? Obviously, Jamar got suspended today.
Mar's
Apparently, he spit
Yeah.
on
he's a
Ramsey,
scumbag.
but Ramsey got ejected yesterday.
You did
Does everyone agree with the suspension? Because I think let the man spit.
too. Why?
Hey,
what's
hey,
it-
Why are you getting?
what's
I think if they catch
What's his name on the Eagles? He didn't get
Jalen
suspended.
Carter, he
Jalen
got
Carter.
ejected, but
Yeah,
that
he
was
got
like the
ejected.
first play of the
Pretty
game.
much
Right.
got suspended for the first
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, but
My thing is, if they
Yeah.
catch him,
And he got his next week of pay taken away.
okay.
I'm fine
Yeah.
with a fine. If they catch him, eject him, obviously. But if you don't
Yeah.
catch him in the game, just fine him and let him play. That's me. I know you're a Steelers fan.
There's been so much this year. There's been so many like altercations back and forth with people. It happened in the Commanders game the week before too, with Amon-Ra and Payne.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's just you have to at a certain point nip stuff in the bud. You can't let it keep going.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you
gotta
gotta
make,
start.
make an example.
You gotta start suspending players.
They've been
But I like
They've
some
been
sneaky,
tough.
Fines
I
don't
like some
matter.
sneaky
they've been
people.
tough on the unsportsmanlike stuff all year
They have,
too.
they have.
So
Yeah.
I think it's pretty consistent.
You're playing one of the hardest hitting games out there. You don't have to spit on a guy. Like go and
Right.
do a cheap shot. Get your 15 yard penalty. Don't like spit on.
Yeah,
him.
I just-
know. Yeah,
It's an absolute masterclass to spit on a guy, not get caught, and then get him ejected. I love it.
I actually do agree.
I
with
think
that.
they should be paying him.
That was like I was saying at the beginning of the year when Dak like rage baited
yeah.
Carter, and then they're losing one of their best guys. So
Yeah.
there's
And honestly,
gamesmanship, but also it's like don't go.
I
don't think you should
like
go
the
out and spit on
gamesmanship.
people.
Yeah, I don't encourage the spitting, but I like the gamesmanship. He got away with it for a little bit.
Can we get back to the beginning of the clip where you said, "I love the spitting"?
I said let the man spit. I said, but I'm not encouraging it. But I like to see. it.
Also, he had a terrible game, Jamar Chase, and
He
I
did.
think he was just crashing out because he
Yeah,
was playing
did.
bad.
Jalen Ramsey also he knows how to play with people's mental. And you
Right.
got to give it to him.
Right.
Yeah,
Great on the field, great
been like
mental
that
game
his
too.
whole career.
Yeah, he's good.
Mhm.
But
Him at safety is a game changer.
That was-
yeah, no,
He's
he's
playing-
he's
he's-
really revitalizing
He's
your
hitting
defense.
so hard. Like he has like at least three hits a game. That's like
Originally with that Fitzpatrick trade, I was a little like iffy, but he definitely was a good move. Last highlight I want to talk about, more recent. Last night, Eagles versus Lions. We had a PI call at the end of the game that clearly wasn't PI in my opinion on the Lions.
Yeah.
It gave the Eagles the first down to ice the game on the clock.
Right.
Collinsworth's
In a
words,
one-possession game, too.
Terrible call.
Yeah.
According to Chris Collinsworth.
Who also did great last night.
Stock
Just wanna say
up.
that. Stock up, Chris
Stock up.
Collinsworth.
Yeah, that was bad. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
they
the
just-
Lions fan.
yeah.
I think we all just want to hear
I
from you.
mean, they probably would not have won the game, but at the same time, it's like, well,
But Jared
you-
Goff
you
was getting
won.
warmer.
you
Yeah.
should have had a
Good
shot.
chance.
Yeah.
They would have had the ball back with like a minute 50 and a timeout, and that anyone would rather have that than, the Eagles kneel it out on a
Yeah.
phantom penalty call.
Well,
So
My big thing is, like, if it's so obviously not a penalty, like, why can't, like, the sky judges or whatever they're called
That's the
come
big.
in and say, like, hey, calm
I'm so
down.
with you.
Be like,
On
hey,
the
let's
biggest plays of
overturn
the
this.
game,
Yes.
the fact that they can't overturn them is actually crazy. With all the different rules official stuff, and honestly, it's similar to even like before when it comes to the Eagles and when you down a play is kind of scuffed in
Yeah.
how they do it and how they officiate and how they can't undo it. Your Giants got screwed by that. And then also, even when it comes to the new spotting stuff, they said they were going to use this now like automated spotting system.
Mm-hmm.
All they
And
do
they're
is
not.
use the same spot
They're
and
using
just
the spot
instead
and
of
measuring.
walking out
well,
the
and
chain
then
game,
we don't
yeah,
see
they
it at
just
all.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
They show you a
like,
clip of it. They didn't do anything. I thought when they were proposing that too,
Yeah.
like
that
they were
pisses me
gonna
off.
Right, it was like
actively track
to
to the
spot.
ball
Yeah.
to spot it exactly accurately. I think the NFL officiating has both tried to do too much to what you're saying.
Yes.
They try to do a lot and they don't get enough done.
Yes.
I like the way the NBA does it.
Yes.
Like their
just saying
challenge.
this
This
is
isn't,
so loud.
this isn't a
I
basketball
know. I'm
show.
just saying if they could try
Pro
to find
football
a
stuff.
way to if they could find a way to incorporate challenging a little bit
They
better.
did. You should be able to challenge these PI calls.
Well,
but also,
but then
you
they-
shouldn't
they
even have
tried
to
that. They
challenge
tried
them.
that
tried it.
before, and they
Didn't
just side with what the guys on the field say every time.
Well, I think
so-
what Matt and I are saying is for something like that where it's so obviously not a penalty, you got refs in the booth, you got people in New York. Like,
Yeah, there
you
has
shouldn't
to
even
Being
have
able
to
be like,
challenge.
it's not a penalty.
They have these
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they have these like expedited like automatic reviews, whatever they're called, to overturn some of these things. Why can't they do that for PIs? At the
they-
end of the game too?
Do they have? Are those like expedited reviews? Are those in New York, or is there like a crew at every game?
I don't know. It's
I
either the
think they
Sky
should have a
judges
crew
or
at
it's in
every
New
game.
York. They should have
have a
It's
crew at every
definitely
They should have a
New
crew.
York, though. They're cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like 90% sure it's in New York if
Yeah.
I had to bet on it.
But
but-
honestly, even if it's in New York, it's fine as long as they're like impartial. I think sometimes
Mhm.
they run into problems when they try to side with the judges that are on the field, and sometimes they make a bad call.
Yeah.
And, it's like
yeah. Well,
and
if they
even
like,
if it's a bad 50-50 call.
I think if they like incorporated them as like part of the
Yeah, no,
on-field crew, and like kind
Yeah.
of pair them together, maybe there's something there. But maybe then they're just are like, I'm looking out for my guys. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
the spotting is a big problem too, because we're trusting 60-year-old guys to walk in a straight line and place the ball where they think it was.
I think that's
saw-
fine.
I saw.
Second
I,
their age,
I
man.
can't remember.
Right?
I
This
can't
is not
remember what.
ageist
I can't remember
podcast.
what game, but he moved it like a yard and a half back, and they almost lost the first down. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. I think that was good discussion there. That's our highlights for the week.
Yeah. Sorry, Pat. But you
Yeah,
would
but
you
I'm
wouldn't you wouldn't have won that
Yeah.
anyways.
I don't think we would have voted. Yeah,
Let's,
that's just frustrating, but
Let's
I don't think it
move
matters. I don't think it matters.
into our stock segment. We had some good ones last week. I'm sure we have more good ones this week.
Dibs on first.
All right, Matt can go
Oh,
first.
look
We'll
who's
discuss
prepared.
it.
Oh.
no.
Okay, no, real quick. What's the over/under on stolen stocks? 0.5, 1.5?
I'm going 1.5.
Not just you in total.
I
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
I
yeah.
say
1.5
1.5 because we have talked about it on the tiny bit beforehand.
I think 0.5. Yeah,
No, I didn't hear anyone. So.
I don't know what your as a stock.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I'm going over 1.5.
I'm going.
Ooh,
I'm
plus
going.
money.
I'm going.
Yeah,
Let's
plus
set it
money.
at 1.5. I'm going under.
All right, this couch we're going over.
All right, I'll take
What's
it.
that
that?
couch going
Lock
over?
in.
All right, Matt, lead us off.
Stock down Sam Darnold.
Okay, this guy did his research.
I mean, it's the
Jesus Christ!
most
What
Wow.
interceptions?
No, and it's the most obvious one It was always going to
No,
happen.
that's a good one.
It was always going to happen, but he went from an MVP front runner up in the top of the pack down to dropping and looking like the Sam Darnold will ever.
Yeah, I'm glad you shared that in case any of our audience members don't have brain cells.
Don't attack the
Somebody-
audience.
No,
never
no.
attack
Somebody-
the audience.
That's an
somebody's
attack
gotta-
on him. I'm
Somebody's got to say
giving them credit.
If-
I'm giving you boys credit. Or girls.
if you didn't
Or
Girls singular. Girls singular. The one girl who watches this
Well,
show.
Out of 11, it's probably number one.
but it's probably the most
Karen
obvious.
watches this
Not
show.
my Caroline watches it.
Shout out Cameron.
And
Caroline.
Caroline.
Yeah.
I got you on our
So it's
side.
girls.
Two
plural.
girls.
Oh, he beat Sue. Anyway, back to the pod. It's the most obvious stock to take, which is why I want to go first. I don't know,
I don't think anyone has it.
but it's the most obvious. The guy played like
That's
dog
obvious.
shit through
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
picks.
Yeah,
Was an MVP front runner. If we didn't talk about it, we wouldn't be a good football podcast.
that's true.
So, no matter what you're saying, digging on my take, you're just kind of probably salty about the weekend. I don't know.
I did
Your
lose.
Giants
I lost
lose.
a lot of money.
Your
so
lock of the weeks don't really go that well. I don't really know what's
Yeah.
going on, but
you know. I'm just saying, locks
stuck
of the
down
week.
Sam
Everyone's
Darnold.
got a key.
The
to
lock of the
Drew's
week
lock
segment's getting a lot of traction outside of it. I'm just saying. We're not talking about 2
Can't
minutes in
wait.
heaven. We're not
Can't
talking-
wait for this week.
That's all I'm
Can't
saying.
wait.
Locks of the week.
Yeah, somebody
got
had to
people
say it.
going.
I agree, but
yeah,
it's
you're-
not the most
you're-
glamorous. But
It's not
you know,
I'm
glamorous.
I'm being an
It's not
asshole. I'm being an
gutsy.
asshole.
It's okay.
Oh,
Somebody
good take.
gotta do
Drew.
it.
Good take.
Drew.
I apologize.
Fuck
I'm
it.
not, I'm not getting that. Okay, I'm going next. Okay,
It's how
I'm going Chicago Bears playoff hopes.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Chicago Bears playoff hopes stock up. Obviously, they're sitting at a 7-3 record. No. I got some
Let
stuff.
him talk.
7-3 record atop their division. Lions not atop their division. Third in their
That's-
division. Wait.
Yeah.
third. But yeah, the Bears have had a lot of close games, but they're finding a way to win it, which is very uncharacteristic of the Bears in the past.
Characteristic.
See, these words.
Uncharacteristic.
Yes.
Uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
No, you said uncharacteristic.
Either way,
We'll go back. We'll
Whatever.
Chicago. The
been
Chicago
a
Bears.
long
are
day.
Drew,
uncharacteristic.
Drew, if we go back and you say uncharacteristic, are you gonna
clip it. I know.
film an apology?
I know you people have my back in the kickoff.
You people.
You guys.
You
Poor
guys.
girls.
Okay, yeah.
Understand.
But 7-3 record. They've won 5 of their 7 losses have been 1-possession games, but they're finding a way to win these close games, which honestly, that is the mark of a good football team. I really like seeing Caleb Williams' progression. Obviously, I'm putting him as the second best of the second-year quarterbacks only because Jaden Daniels hasn't really played this year consistently.
Drake May,
Drake May's one. Drake May.
but still.
But if you look at
Come on.
film, Jaden Daniels is way better.
Jaden Daniels is better, but I'm
What?
talking about right now.
What?
Jaden Daniels is
You're
playing.
forgetting-
He's hurt.
JJ McCarthy's in
hurt.
that draft class.
Whoa.
9.
Spencer
He's
Rattler.
hurt.
Spencer Rattler.
9.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix is below.
9-2.
But yeah, when JD5 is healthy, he's 2, 100%. So yes,
So,
I'll give him 2. Yes. If we're going
What is this take?
fully healthy, JD5's 2. Yes.
I'm interested to see where
I'm
you have
just talking
the
about right now.
Bears in your top 10 when we film that.
Yeah, see how high they get if their stock's up right now.
I see what you're
Yeah.
doing here, and I don't like it. But yeah. two,
So my question is, how is this take less bland than my take? Because you're talking about a 7-3
Because,
football team at the top of
well,
the
my
division.
take didn't throw 4 interceptions.
I'll give Drew this. I don't think the Bears are making the playoffs.
Yeah, no, that's
I don't
what I'm
think
saying.
they are, but
This
there's
is
chance. But
I
their
think this
playoff
is-
chance. What's your
Sorry, I
stock?
see
What's
what
the
you're
name of your stock? Say the name of your
playoff
stock.
hopes. And
Playoff hopes.
This is
So
me
their
saying
playoff
that-
hopes rise
This-
if you're 7-3 at the top of your division.
Yeah,
That-
all
I
right.
don't
But
think
the
that's
fact
what
of me
I-
putting them here, I have faith in them making the playoffs.
Given schedules, I think the 49ers have a better chance. I'd even
Now we
maybe.
pull up the schedules.
Why not? But we're not pulling
Yeah,
up
the vibes
schedules.
are
I'm not pulling up the schedule. I'm just
What
saying.
vibes?
But yeah,
I
From what I-
changed
from what
my
I
mind.
know
The
of.
schedule is actually kind of.
let me finish my stock. Last thing I want to say.
It is fun.
The Bears, they have 3 losses, split the series with the Vikings. Obviously, they just beat them. JJ McCarthy played bad,
Right.
lost to him in the first game of the
9.
season. I think that was 27-24 off the fucking dome. And then we got
Self-suck.
then there was a bad loss to the Lions and the Ravens. Yeah, I like the Bears. They're winning these close games. Cairo Santos not doinking it off the crossbar. So yeah,
Oh man.
Bears playoff hopes stock up. And here we go.
The Bears
Evan?
have to go play the Steelers, the Eagles, the Packers,
Win.
the Browns, the 49ers,
Win.
and the Lions. So there's
They'll lose to the Lions. Lions will find themselves. What does that put them at? 4 losses on the year? Okay.
Losable.
This guy
I'm not
loves-
saying they'll lose all of them.
this
but
guy
a
loves
lot of
pulling
them
up
are
schedules.
losable.
My
tells you when actually people have chances.
I'm
Evan, sorry.
I'm going.
Floor's yours.
I'm going stock up Mason Rudolph. I don't know if you guys were watching that.
Christmas time, I like it.
The Steelers looked a lot better with Mason Rudolph there. I don't know. The last few weeks, Rodgers has been like a little scared in the pocket. I think he doesn't trust his O-line as much as he says he does. And he's 41 years old. So, Mason Rudolph went 12 for 16, 127 yards,
That's
1
making it
touchdown, 118 passer rating. His connection with Kenneth Gainwell is pretty cool to watch. I think Gainwell he definitely had 100 total yards, I think.
Yeah, I think he had over 120.
And a lot of that was receiving yards too, like a little screen passes.
He's
and
great
then-
out of the backfield.
And I'm going to do something we've never done here on the pod. I'm going the first side stock. Steelers coaching, stock up. I think they've been making good what?
That's passing notes over you.
Like I'm in middle school.
I think the Steelers
supposed to talk
coaching
about it.
has been making good decisions the last week. They promoted Darnell Washington to tight end 1. I think that was a great decision. He had a great game. I think maybe that might be mentioned a little later on.
Giving 2 stocks.
Well, this is
It's a side stock. I like
Side
it.
stock.
first ever side
I
stock.
don't know what that means.
Old steady.
They promoted Roman Wilson to wide receiver 2, at least in terms of snaps and targets.
I like this. So we're going with Steelers depth chart.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah. And then James Pierre, who got the start because Darius Slay was hurt, had a great game. He locked down Jamar Chase when he was on him. There's one specific play.
The 4 Hawk Tua gate.
There's like a downfield play where James Pierre had a perfect defensive swat. And Kyle Duggar, with the picks, he joined the team like 3 weeks ago, and he's been the starting safety after his first game, and he's been dominating. So, Mason Rudolph stock up, and then Steelers
Stock up or side stock?
Side stock.
Mason
stock
Rudolph
up.
up.
Mason Rudolph up.
I see.
Side
oh,
stock.
okay.
Steelers
I
depth
thought-
chart
all right.
also up.
Yeah.
I like it.
So I heard someone saying that is Rodgers like scared of throwing picks. I've kind of heard that before. That he's
Maybe.
like
I mean,
protective of his ratio.
Probably.
You
Like,
know.
I can't remember the last time he's thrown over 10. It might have
Yeah,
been like
right.
his first season playing.
Yeah.
So
But
that
to
would
be-
make sense.
To be labeled a gunslinger and also be labeled as scared of throwing picks, I don't know if we can.
I wouldn't.
This year, I mean, watch him this year. He
But
doesn't
no,
throw
no,
it
I'm
more
not
than,
saying-
like,
I'm
6
not
yards
saying-
downfield.
I'm saying when we're talking about
does,
Aaron
but-
Rodgers
In
as a
totality?
quarterback for his whole career, is
Gunslinger.
I
the
no,
prototypical gunslinger. So to say that he's
Yeah.
then scared of throwing picks is not.
He's just been
This
really
year,
accurate and
maybe.
has-
This
yeah,
year,
that's
yeah.
that's what I'm
This-
talking
yeah.
about this year.
No, but
Yeah.
we're
I
not
think
talking
he's-
about how he
he's
He
a-
doesn't want to
the-
tarnish his legacy.
He's adjusting his game to try to like match his athletic ability at this point.
And by saying like Mason Rudolph had a good game, I don't mean he's the better option for the
Right,
Steelers
right.
going forward.
It's nice
Mason
to know.
You're
You're
that
just
Rudolph
we're
saying
back
you
with
have
the
an
flag.
option.
Yeah,
It's good
he,
to
he
know.
can win
Right.
a game or two
Right.
going down.
Having a good backup really opens up an offense. You saw it last year with Fields.
Yeah, that's why the Giants
Yeah.
keep 3 quarterbacks on the team.
And next
We're not
week,
talking about the
I
Giants.
will say next week they play the Bears, and I find it hard to see Aaron Rodgers not play that game after
Yeah,
his
right.
Yeah,
domination
no.
comments back when.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know Mason Rudolph was still on the Steelers. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
was
forgot
surprised. He
about
was
it.
on the Titans, and then they brought.
Oh, okay.
When I was
Right, that's
watching,
right.
I was like, we're getting Will Howard. I thought we were getting Will
Yeah,
Howard.
yeah.
Then I saw Mason Rudolph come out. I was
Cameron,
shocked. I didn't know he was
shout-outs
there.
in one podcast. Will Howard.
Will Howard. I won't say.
we
I
don't-
won't say
we
what I'm
don't-
thinking.
We don't need to talk.
I won't
about
say what I'm thinking about Will.
All right, Pat, you're up.
Not a.
You know what?
PFS
Stock.
recommendation.
This is gonna be. This might be a little too bland for Drew. Stock up Panthers playoff hopes. They've been
I like it. So I'm gonna have to a little sweaty.
Yeah, they're very sweaty. I didn't want to bring anything up.
I have hyperhidrosis. It's a disease, but we'll move on. I don't want your pity.
Check out the GoFundMe for
Yeah.
But yeah, they've been at or above 500 for, I don't know, about a month now.
Oh wait, you have the over, don't you? What, they're at 6 now, right?
Yeah, I
You're
had
6.5?
Panthers over.
He's at 6.
6.5.
That was a must-win game
At the
because we
beginning
were
of the
looking
year.
at their schedule last week. That was actually a must-win.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, so yeah, I don't think they're going to get swept by the Saints, but so that one's looking pretty good, but I don't know what their schedule's looking like.
Their
Oh, I
schedule,
got you.
I don't remember the specific
That
games.
schedule.
Their schedule
Right,
was
too much.
looking tough.
Yeah, so it's like,
I think if they had lost that
At
game, they were-
49ers, home against the Rams, away Saints, Bucks at home,
Yeah.
Seahawks at home, Bucks. at
that
home.
was a must-win
Yeah.
game. You had
So
to
you get-
have that.
So you get the Saints.
I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but
Oh, their playoff hopes are up.
good. Yeah, good. I mean, good for
They have-
them.
They have a chance.
I
Good
will
for them.
say-
Bryce also had 400 some yards.
440.
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. I think it's really nice to see that they can win in other ways. than
Right.
Just Rico
Eric-
Dowdle having 200
Yep,
yards.
exactly.
Yeah, Dowdle didn't really get going, too. So,
No,
Yeah.
he still almost had 100 yards, but a lot of that was
Yeah.
dump offs.
Yeah.
Bryce Young. So
Yeah.
I like that.
And
I
then
like-
they
yeah.
get their first primetime game in like, I don't know how long next week. So
And that was a good bet.
good
That
for
was,
them.
that was a good bet from you.
That was easy. Free money.
The Panthers are
you-
just a fun team to watch. I don't know how
Yeah.
you can root against them. But yeah, good take.
By rooting for the other
if you're,
team.
if you're playing
you know,
against
yeah,
them, maybe.
Good
Kinda
take,
easy.
Matt. Best take of the day.
Well, Matt didn't make the
Very-
take.
That's take. All right, Matt, go ahead.
All right, I'm going stock down.
Stock
Drew's hands hope of being dry.
Oh, ho, ho. That's a good football take there.
yeah.
Okay,
That's-
now that Matt's done, I'll
stock
move on to my
down.
second
I'll
one.
go side stock off of that. Stock up.
Second ever side.
Second
stuff.
ever-
Second ever side stock. Stock up. Jacoby Brissett fantasy as a fantasy quarterback
God,
with 47.
You had it?
Ah, there's one.
I said the exact. No, I'm joking. I
No,
just had
but with-
Jacoby Brissett. Does that
But
count?
with yeah,
Yeah.
But I had stock
47
down.
completions.
Then that's not the same take.
That's not the same thing at all. I think as a fantasy quarterback, Jacoby Brissett, stock up. They really always got to throw the ball there, and he can hit a lot more completions than Kyler could in that offense, just nice and simple. And even without Marvin Harrison Jr., or really by not having a great game, he still played really well for fantasy. So stock up for.
Yeah, completion record too. Wasn't even a dig.
Mention
I
that.
zoned out. I was trying to pick my next one because you took it.
You can still say that take.
No, it's
They're
it's
completely different.
repetitive.
They're opposite takes.
It's repetitive. I've already said everyone knows why it's stock down for me. I'm just looking at them in
I
general. but
actually don't know why it's stock down
I
for
don't
you. I
think
don't
why it
listen
would be.
to what you
Kyler
said.
Murray's not having 400 or 47 for
I'm
67.
57.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, that's-
I'm not.
Those
I'm not
numbers
talking.
ever.
I'm not talking about him today.
Can you just tell me what it is? It could be a side stock off my stock.
First ever side stock. I just thought. I thought obviously the only reason he was getting all those completions is because they were getting their doors blown off. Like
they
that's
also have no running game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not on him.
yeah, that's bad coaching too. Either way, he's the quarterback. He's supposed to be the valuable player, the most valuable player in that offense.
He probably was besides Trey McBride in that game.
Good quarterback play opens up the run game.
Their defense also is horrendous.
The defense is bad, but still, he threw 2 interceptions too.
Stock
It's not
down.
over.
Drew's ability to make a take.
2 interceptions.
It's also-
is
Guys, we
also
gotta
not
stop
good.
this bickering here.
It's like, all due respect to Jacoby Brissett, but he was not the starter going in. You know, like,
Yeah, no,
what
I'm
did we
not-
really expect out of?
Yeah, no, I'm not
he
giving him
only-
too much
Yeah,
shit.
backup
I'm just saying.
quarterback stock.
Yeah,
ten-
you know, like,
He had 10 incompletions. He
yeah,
threw
he-
57 passes and had 10 incompletions.
right.
Yeah, and they lost by like 22.
Yeah, they're not a
But-
great team.
Our
But
wins a
you've been
quarterback
saying they've
stat.
been a competitive team.
Our wins a quarterback stat.
Kind of.
A
Yeah.
little bit, yeah. That's why the best teams.
If it was like,
quarterbacks-
I don't know. I just think that's a little harsh for.
Okay, I can understand that. That's why it's a side stock. But let's go. I'm gonna go.
Bless.
God bless you.
Thanks. Keep it down though.
Who knows this guy?
I'm just joking. Yeah, but I'm gonna go. Sean Tucker, stock up, 19 rushes.
We're talking about bland takes here.
Yeah, I'm just Mav and I have been bickering tonight. I apologize. Let's move on. Shake my fucking hand.
Oh,
I want to shake your hand.
It's
sir.
really
Start talking about
Actually,
Sean Tucker.
you don't want to shake my hand.
Talk about Sean Tucker.
Sean Tucker,
wanna
19
puddle.
rushes, 106 yards. That's 5.6 average off the dome. Definitely didn't have it written down. 2 rushing touchdowns. Also getting involved in the pass game. 2 catches for 34 yards and receiving touchdowns. 3 total touchdowns. Not great for me playing against him in fantasy in one of my leagues. But yeah,
How'd you
stock
find out
up.
about his stats, Drew? Just because you got whooped by him in fantasy?
Is
Is that where you came up with the stake from?
That could be it, honestly. Yeah, I dropped like 32 on my dome either way. Where'd you see Sam Darnold's 4 interceptions?
The game?
Yeah, okay. I just want to say this. He came into this year, and even 2 weeks ago, before Bucky Irving's been hurt, but when Bucky Irving's playing, he's the 3rd string back. And he has propelled himself to Bucky Irving's still out. I don't know what's going on with him, if he's coming back. I've heard he's coming back the last like 3-4 weeks. But right now, he's the starter. It's his job. Honestly, I think even when Bucky comes back, if this injury is bad enough to keep him out this long, they could be splitting the backfield, or at least he's gained some touches. Rashad White, inefficient back. He's been an inefficient back for years. Obviously, he had a couple years where he was the only guy, so he performed well in fantasy. But yeah, Sean Tucker, I like what I'm seeing from the boy, and I'm hopefully he can capitalize on it. 3 touchdowns. If Bucky Irving doesn't play this week, this is really a game where he can prove himself and get a snap count up when Bucky comes back. So yeah, stock up.
That's fine. I mean, it's not that exciting, but
Yeah, no, I obviously had a great game. I just more so wanted to talk about the running back room and piggyback back off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. My next stock, I'm going Eagles defense. I'm going Eagles defense stock up. They held the Lions to 9 points. They also held the Lions from getting a 4th down conversion. They went for 5 of them. They were 0-5 on 4th down. The Lions were. And then the way Goff was playing was just. God, why is that every time I'm talking?
I don't know what they're
something to
doing
whisper
over
You
here.
just
about or
start
laugh about it?
staring at me. I'm standing here.
Okay.
All right.
The way Goff was playing, he just looked like frightened. He was missing passes all over the place.
Jared Goff, known choke artist.
I actually
He won a
disagree.
Super Bowl appearing
I
quarterback.
actually did not.
NFC champion. You're talking to an NFC champion. That's an
That's
NFC
true.
champion.
I don't remember him
Yeah.
playing in that game last year. I don't remember that. I must have missed that one when I was watching the Commanders.
Earlier he
I must
was.
have missed that.
Earlier he was.
What?
But I
Let's let Evan finish.
after
Evan's got 3 more
Guaranteed.
stocks to go in this one. Let's go.
I wasn't sold on their defense last week. I thought it could have just been the Packers being a bad offense. But against a really good offense in the Lions, I think it's safe to say you can put them in your top 3 defenses. I would say you could put Seattle in there. You could put Cleveland.
Stock up.
It's not your turn.
This isn't the bit either.
This
put
is a
Cleveland
parking
in there.
lot.
You could
yell
even
over each other.
maybe you should put
What
the
are you
Rams in
talking
there,
about?
but I like Cleveland, Seattle as my
Sorry,
top
Forrest.
2, and then Eagles at 3. You could shuffle them around too. So Eagles
It's
defense
my
stock up.
phone.
That's what I'm going with.
I like that. It's
Yeah.
a good take.
Yeah.
That.
I have a similar one, related, adjacent, I should say. I'm gonna go with the Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown connection, stock down. Because last year there's that stat. I forget how long it was, but like Amon-Ra just didn't drop anything, and
Yeah, it was awesome. I had him in
Yeah,
fantasy.
it
This
was.
year I drafted him again. Not awesome.
And then it was like,
all.
if it was 4th down and like the ball was thrown to Amon-Ra's way, then it was like, automatic. And then past like 3 or 4 weeks, there's been one that like just doesn't connect, whether it's a bad throw or he's dropped it. He had one last night. He had one against the Chiefs, I remember. And yeah, it's just like at some point you're hearing from the announcers like, oh, we're not used to seeing that from Amon-Ra. It's like, well,
No, you kind of are.
we're
now.
getting used to it. So
Yeah.
I'm going stock down for that one.
Yeah.
I will say I didn't like. I was watching a game kind of on the side, but there were a couple balls like he should have caught, but they still weren't like perfect.
Yeah,
throws,
right,
you know?
right. That's
So
why
it's
but
definitely-
it's on
it's-
both. That's why I
yeah,
said
yeah,
Amon-Ra
yeah.
golf connection.
It
It's
seems
on.
like he's
I still-
They both
starting to
can-
favor Laporta and Jameson Williams a little.
That Laporta
Yeah.
injury is
Definitely likes
tough.
Jameson Williams.
Jameson's
lot
looking
more.
good. I also think Campbell likes getting Williams involved.
Yeah, which Williams
I
also
think-
had.
Chris
I think-
Collinsworth was talking about that last night.
I think Campbell is Williams' biggest fan.
Yeah, he's kind of an idiot sometimes, but
Yeah, that
he also had a big fourth down drop too.
that
he should have caught,
unsportsmanlike
but-
that unsportsmanlike conduct to knock the
That
extra
Yeah.
point back was
that
bad.
stuff like that changes the game.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
extra
honestly.
point or something.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
jumping on the
with
pile
that
on
and it was a
Yes.
low scoring game at that
They
point.
missed that
We were-
extra
yes.
point.
We were going to take
Yes,
the lead, and then
exactly.
it
That
became a
stuff
tie game.
changes-
When
that changes the
teams
rest
are
of the game.
purposely punting and going for 4 to avoid taking field goals, and you're basically taking a 33-yard extra point, and let's move it back.
Yes,
Let's
Right.
make
you
this
have
a
to keep it-
48-yard field goal for 1 point.
Right.
This is kind of unrelated, but
Very
did
dumb.
anybody see in the Broncos game Sean Payton getting unsportsmanlike conduct for hitting into a ref?
I did not.
Oh, I
It
didn't
was-
see he got pounded
It was
for it. I
on
didn't
an
see he ran into the
interception.
guy. Yeah.
return, and
Yeah.
he was
Oh my God.
he was standing in the white and like knocked into a ref.
That's a Tomlin move.
I was gonna
It's
say,
funny.
stock up as of today. The Commanders' kicking staff finally got rid of Matt Gay. Released him. Finally. Sayonara. That guy is in the Spencer Rattler category of
What is he,
terrorist,
Matt? What is he?
football terrorist.
Not
it's-
football.
It's terrible. So he's finally gone.
Wonder what
And-
Rattler's up to. Probably
honestly-
blowing up buildings.
Come on.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't come
All right,
after me, Spencer.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
The Commanders signed Jake Moody, who got cut for his own missed kick reasons, but at least something new and different. My side stock is terrible stock down to the Commanders. I'm not a basketball fan. I got my Wizards stuff on tonight. They're also terrible, but they have young guys who are exciting, so I'm tuned in now.
Matt
It's
likes
basketball
young
season.
guys who are.
Dude, you need a word count.
You guys might have to go in the other room and talk this out.
Well, I'm not going in another room with them. You can't put me in another room with them.
We love
I'm
each
kind of
other.
scared.
We love
I
each
don't
other.
know if I want to get touched right now. They-
All right, Drew, what's your
Um,
next thing?
Me and
Yeah,
That's
Matt's,
something I was going to say.
me and
about
Matt's
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
relationship stock up.
Pat,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was really bad.
The kicking?
Yeah. That
Yeah,
was
it's
really
terrible.
bad.
It was that.
It's
That was really,
atrocious.
really bad.
I genuinely
And, but
thought
the
you were
problem
taking it
is,
on purpose.
the guy's been missing kicks all year, ever since preseason started. He's missing kicks in preseason, and we haven't brought in competition.
I will say this. If you are trying to tank, having like a really bad kicker is like a good
But
way
we're
to
not
do it.
trying to take.
That's what I thought.
We're not trying to take. We played
No, at this
Jaden
point, though, at
Daniels
this point,
in the
yeah.
fourth quarter against the Seahawks when we're gonna.
Well, it was a winnable
Let's-
game.
You're down by 35. We're down by 35.
Well, if you had a
What do
good
you mean
kicker,
winnable?
if you had a good kicker,
What?
you gotta
Come on,
chip.
You're trying to murder the guy.
You gotta chip into these leads with the
Now,
kicker.
Oh,
last
man.
week too, you have Mariota is the only serviceable quarterback you have left on your team. Josh Johnson does not have the capabilities at 40 years old to go out and play quarterback. They're just
Yeah.
trying to groom him to be a coach. I totally get that. I don't want to see him on the field. You're running Mariota on QB run after QB run after QB run after QB run to do what? Of course, each guy goes into concussion protocol. It's terrible.
I thought we were talking about kickers.
My point was though that you can like still have the rest of the team play the same way, be competitive, but then it's like, oh, this one guy like sucks.
Yeah.
And
The whole
it's-
team sucks.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
but-
it.
yeah, but-
Bill Belichick in his last year used Chad Ryland to lose so many games. I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying.
It's-
it's a good
it's-
way to tank.
yeah.
It is the.
It is. It's
is
a really
good,
good.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it's a really good way to take.
I honestly.
I
would've
don't
kept him.
think we're bought in on taking. I think they're going to put Jaden Daniels back out there as soon as his
that would be
elbow
a
heals.
mistake.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, really?
That
You
would be
don't say.
That would be a mistake.
big mistake.
I'm gonna make a stand here. That would be the wrong decision, Washington.
Bad move.
Dude.
Way to go out on a
Bad
limb.
move.
Way to go out on a limb.
Breaking news: Jaden Daniels out for the year after hearing what PFS Pat has.
Okay. Well, my last one, Darnell Washington. I'll keep it quick. Stock up. That is.
Evan
a-
already said that,
No, that was depth chart changes.
but that was already covered. That's a stolen stock.
Okay.
That's one.
Okay. You know what? I got a side stock coming. Let's just come on, Matt. I thought we made a.
Stolen stock.
Dude,
No, we have a bet going on.
cut the recording.
On
I
it.
need to talk to this guy.
This is stolen stock.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. That's one.
Darnell Washington being elevated
let
on
me
the
just
depth
say,
chart is already talked about.
Bad man, not my stock. Brock Purdy, stock up. 19 for 26, 200 passing yards. He didn't need to sling it for that many yards. That's how good he is. 3 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions. First game back from that nasty turf toe injury, which Joe Burrow, still haven't seen you, buddy. But yeah, Brock Purdy looking good. Obviously, Mac Jones filled in his absence, but Brock Purdy's really coming back, commanding this offense in his first game back.
Goes against the lethal Cardinals defense. We all know how tough that is.
Everyone last week was saying the Cardinals were a competitive team. But
Dude,
also,
got
we
blown
put
out by the
Cardinals
Seahawks.
plus 7.5 in our team parlay. But whatever. You
I didn't
agreed
do
on
that.
that. I didn't agree on it, but
I
they
was
did.
driving
You didn't
work.
answer the call.
Yeah, but obviously, he came in, looked like he never left. Obviously, I think him and Mac Jones are pretty close, but a good game like that really helps push you above and hopefully helps keep that job for you. Obviously, time will tell. But he also spread
Contract helps him keep the job.
He spread the ball around. Jawan Jennings got involved. George Kittle, 2
Okay.
touchdowns, also got involved. Those are 2 guys you need in your offense. Didn't see a lot from Pearsall, but he just came back. And then CMC, obviously, always involved. But yeah, stock up, Brock Purdy. Evan, wrap us up. Or Pat's got one more.
Drew.
My bad.
Stock down.
That's,
Drew's wraps of the stock
Clockwise.
situation.
that's why I'm not the host.
Okay, I'm going Chargers offense stock down. This is a little boring, but they looked okay against the Steelers defense last week, but then they collapsed yesterday. Oh, by the way, we are currently filming on Monday again. The Cowboys game is on. That's why you won't hear anything about the Cowboys.
Or the Raiders.
And the Raiders as well. They are also
There's
in that game,
It's a
but
shame.
I don't think they're
I had
gonna-
a lot to say about the Raiders tonight.
Herbert looked terrible. I don't know if he got benched or if he just got taken out of the game, but they had 93 pass yards total and 42 rush yards. A lot of that could be because of the O-line. I wasn't able to watch the game, but Chargers offense stock down. That you can't lose by that much to the Jags.
The O-line was the big problem.
where are we at on the Steelers defense as a unit?
Kind of.
Where's their stock?
I like the
stock
Rams.
up this week,
Yeah,
but
stock
down
think it's
last
this
week.
week.
Got to be trending upwards, right?
Yeah,
But it's
Past
like-
couple weeks, but
But it's not even last couple.
yeah.
It's
Looks
stock
like
up.
the
They-
market.
They,
Overall,
weren't. They
it's
weren't.
stock
They
up,
weren't the
yeah.
problem against the Chargers.
Not at
Right,
all.
either.
25 points is
The
not
offense was the
horrendous.
problem. there.
Right.
So I would say stock up for sure.
Over to me?
Yeah.
Stock up.
Close out.
USA, no more international games. All games for the rest of the year will be played stateside as it should be. Let's go.
Let's go.
No
stock
more
up
9
states.
o'clock slots.
Yep.
There we go.
We know what to expect from these domestic games.
Yep.
Berlin, Madrid, I don't know. Anything can happen. But I kind of like the international environments for these games, but the time is tough.
You know what? There have been some awesome play calls that I've seen on social media, not because I wake up to watch the game, but on social media from people in other countries calling the NFL games. They get ecstatic.
They do, because that's their
And
chance.
that's
That's their game.
awesome.
I like
But-
it. It's just the time for them.
There's too many of them.
Welcome home.
There-
It's time. It's
There's
perfect
going to
time.
be more and
It's
more.
perfect time for him to come home.
Yeah.
We got Thanksgiving
it's-
coming up.
It's
It-
Real
beautiful.
football's around the corner.
Something to be
Yeah.
grateful for this November.
I choose the word thankful.
Kind
I
of
like
like
it.
me,
This is a
but
layup,
Way to close us out, Pat.
Fuck,
Yeah,
thankful,
Let's
Let's
baby.
move on to top 3 segment that we have. Matt's Mountain.
Top 3, not 3.
Matt's beautiful mountain.
Let's get this up there. So let's
yeah.
get into
Oh,
it.
yes,
Let's
does.
show
At
this
the
up.
top of the mountain. First of all, I had Matt's Mountain at the top. But as you see, get right into the list. Chiefs, big drop. Hated what I saw this week. Honestly, must-win game. The types of games that you're used to the Chiefs winning, they did not get the job done. It's a must-win in terms of getting their playoff hopes, really pushing towards the playoffs. More than halfway through the season now, going out there and losing to the Broncos, rough. Offense, again, looked really bad, really problematic for how I see the season sort of going out. Seahawks, new to the list.
Mm.
Honestly, I like how they hung in there this week, even with Darnold playing terrible. I like the fight that they showed, and if Darnold can go on some Cinderella run and continue into the playoffs, which honestly I don't know how much I believe in, but the fact that they could hang around with one of the top teams in the league and really put up a fight with Darnold playing so bad, I like them. Put them in my 5 slot. Next, I got the Bucks. I still got the Bucks in there. There's just something about them.
Ran
Where
into
I
a
see-
buzzsaw this week.
where I see going forward that there's just a path where it works. You get Bucky Irving coming back. You get the offense firing on all cylinders, starting to come around. I don't know. Defense needs to shape up a little bit, but you got Todd Bowles. How long are they going to play terrible? Honestly, I don't see it happening that long. Next.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was distracted by that
Yeah.
take.
Next, I got the Seahawks. Or no, I already have the Seahawks. The Eagles. Gosh, get my braids wrong. But I got the Eagles at the number 3 slot, and I got the Bills at number 2. The Bills at number 2 is why I got the Bucs still in the bottom row, because I think the Bills, honestly, after how they looked, can prove out as sort of one of the top teams. Eagles, problems with the Eagles. A lot of side commentary going on over there.
Yes,
These aren't the top 10s, Drew.
We
This
know,
is
we
Matt's
know.
mountain. This is how we project out for the rest of the season. Eagles, problems with the offense. Honestly, really big concerns that I see going to the playoffs. The problems being the fact that they can't establish the run, and Jalen Hurts is not the type of guy to be able to go out there and win week in and week out by passing the ball. He just never has been. I don't think ever will be if he doesn't have a run game support or if they don't get him as a runner working on. But the Bills looked really good, put up a big performance, a big bounce back. I still like how they project out. You got Josh Allen, you got James Cook. Their defense does their job. I think all in all, it is what it is. I think they'll be a good playoff team. Who's at the top, Ev?
Who could it
Let's
be?
find out.
LA Rams, baby. That's why we have the Seahawks where they are. But the Rams, Devontae Adams was always going
Always.
to score
He was
a
due.
touchdown.
He was due.
I tried to put it on the parlay.
Yard
Yeah.
Drew didn't let us have that. That's why you guys lost this week.
Go ahead.
We're listening to Drew put on the Bucks with +7. I didn't want that.
I did not touch. I
But-
did not want to touch that.
But I knew Devontae Adams was always going to score. You get that offense with McVay, with Stafford. You're
Mhm.
going to put up points. It's always going to happen. Their defense does their job. 4 interceptions. I mean, I don't care who's throwing the ball. 4 interceptions is awesome. You just give your offense way more chances to go after it. That's my mountain. That's what we got.
I love it.
I don't love it.
But
I hate having the Bucks on there. I don't know what they
I loved
showed.
his passion.
I don't. Yeah, I like the way you said the list. I just
The
don't
list.
like- I just
You
don't
made
like
me
it.
want to believe you. But
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I would have liked to see the Patriots on there
Yep.
instead of the Bucks.
If I remember correctly, weren't the Bucks 5 last week? We moved them up to 4.
We had a new team coming on the list.
We did.
Fit in behind them.
Okay.
I also
I like the Seahawks.
I
on
like the Seahawks take
Had to
because
do
I
it.
think
Yeah.
Seahawks play the Rams again. Darnold's not throwing 4
there. No,
interceptions.
he's not.
No,
Might
and
go
it's also
5.
and the it's more so
And his stock's
tiers.
gonna go.
I don't know about the Chiefs, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean,
honestly,
It's
they're
November
5 and
17th,
5.
as of
I'm
recording,
glad you
they're a
dropped them
500
to the
football
bottom,
team.
but they might
Yeah.
not even deserve to be on there.
They're gonna have to win 3 real
A
playoff
team
games,
that might not even
probably.
make the playoffs.
I
I know they're
I
the
wouldn't-
Chiefs, but
I don't like it, but I'd maybe put the Broncos.
Yeah.
over 'em.
yeah.
That's the
Right,
only
I know,
spot
I
they
know. I
can.
know. The
So
list is
the-
Super Bowl favorite.
The list
but,
is
like,
the list is based on the Super Bowl.
Broncos are
And when it comes to the Super Bowl, I have no faith in Bo Nix playing in the playoffs. Zero faith.
Defense-
Negative
but
faith.
in the
Defense travels.
AFC
Yes, and the Chiefs still have a pretty solid defense, all things considered. Their defense is not the flaw on that team, and their offense, I think, has the ability to turn it on for a stretch.
in the AFC, nobody really has playoff success besides Mahomes, and you could say Aaron Rodgers, but
Yeah, at
Right.
this point, it's,
But, like,
it's a different guy.
somebody's gonna have to make a big leap this year if it's
Right.
not gonna be the Chiefs, which I understand.
Bo
that's
Nix
why-
looks terrible,
I
so
understand
that's
that's
not
why-
my guy.
Yeah,
that's
but
why you.
I
have
don't
them
think
there.
Broncos should be on there. Is there a world you considered the Patriots for that last spot?
I think I'd start to think about it. I think they have to start tacking up some more meaningfulness going forward. I think I really liked what Baker did at the beginning of the season. That guy willed him to a lot of good wins. And
I don't hate the Bucks.
while
being
they're
on there.
going through all the injuries and everything like that, I think they're getting to a point now where the injury bug is sort of leaving. I think that's the right time for that to happen when we go into the playoffs. And they lost to one of my top teams for the Super Bowl. And the Bills sort of looking how we're expecting them to look at
Yeah.
Can I really drop him off the list?
I think it
so.
also helps that they will get at least one home playoff game.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's like, all right, you got to win that one, win a couple more. So I think Bucks is reasonable, but
I think
problem is they're going to be playing the Seahawks or the Rams.
yeah, right. It's not going to be a gimme game at home.
I think switch Seahawks Bucks. That's me.
But it's more so the stack of them.
Right.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
they're in the tier.
That's fair.
And
Okay, I see.
I'm going to argue less
I see
over
what
which
you mean.
tier it
I see
is. But
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I would have the Bucks on there too. Honestly, I probably would just put the Pats maybe, but it's close.
Yeah, I think
to
you're
what I'd
missing.
have.
I'd consider Pats or Colts on there.
Yeah.
So
But
maybe
oh
I
yeah,
definitely
didn't even
consider the
talk
Colts.
about the
I won't
Colts, but
consider the Colts.
if we're talking QBs, dude,
No.
Yeah.
not trusting that guy.
No
even,
pumpkins allowed.
Even less than Bo Nix.
Thank you for sharing your mountain, Matt. Now we're moving on to a top 4 segment. Could be 4. I'm just joking. We got Evan's MVP ladder for the week. Let's get it up.
Thank you very much, Drew. So,
Aww.
as you can see, Sam Darnold had himself a bad game. And Matt was very generous and told us about it earlier.
I had to put it on the stocks.
Someone had to.
Yeah.
Accordingly, that was bad.
Last week I had him at 4. He's dropping down to 5. I think his MVP hopes are gone. But, ladder's got to have, I think top 4, but Darnold would be my 5 at this point. It's not Mahomes either, and he would be the 6. And I think Darnold's still up there in odds. Randomly, I was looking at odds today, and Jalen Hurts is up there too, which I despise. I don't think he belongs. I got Josh Allen. He kind of saved his MVP hopes this week after last week's performance. He was playing like a Madden character out there on rookie. So he's at number 4. Jonathan Taylor, he moved down 1, and I think for me that's because recency bias. He's also a running back, so he's gonna need a few more games where he, wins the Colts the game to definitely have a chance. And Stafford had a good game. Drake May had a good game. So I think he's gonna need some work definitely to get up there. Then I got Drake May. He beat the Jets. Still was a good. Still was a good win. And then he was getting some MVP chance in that stadium. I think that's big. Not like they vote on it. Not like they vote on it. But
Didn't know the hometown fans chanting MVP impacted the ladder.
And then Matt Stafford right now, he's definitely the favorite. I think he's got it right now as long as he doesn't have a Sam Darnold type of game.
I will say, look at those midnight blue uniforms. Those look beautiful.
Thank you, Drew.
God damn.
And so that's the ladder.
Menace.
That is the ladder. Anybody have any issues or thoughts on?
I think we could just take the 5 slot off of the ladder moving forward.
I think so.
Unless we see something beautiful.
I think it's also kind of fun to talk about.
Darny.
The guy looking in.
Yeah. Even though they definitely won't win it.
Yeah, it's a 3-horse race at this point, I think.
Yeah, I think
I think Allen has a chance if he goes.
Yeah, that's true.
Allen does have a chance.
That's true.
You know how he's been playing?
What if Lamar just carried him to playoffs?
He doesn't have enough.
What if carry him to the playoffs?
Not enough. Joe Burrow had the same thing.
The best ability is
he threw a pick 6 versus the Browns.
But I'm saying from here on out, if they go and win out, and he puts up video game numbers.
Well, Josh Allen's the one putting out video game numbers.
No, I'm saying like dark horse.
They
That's like a dark horse. We're talking about people on the outside looking in.
He missed a few games. I don't think they would give it.
I could see him making a push. I couldn't see him winning it.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at the list.
The 5 spot.
Yeah,
at some point, but like he would need to have one of those like Lamar kind of games. I think.
I don't know if Lamar can do that.
It's a solid list. It's also pretty hard to mess up this list.
I do want to say, not on you at all, but as a guy who has Jonathan Taylor, a bet in for him to win MVP, I hate how a guy going on a bye week drops. So
that's not going to matter at the end.
I don't think Drake May played well enough to overtake him.
It's recency bias, but it's also position bias.
No, it is. It's all just in the positions.
I know,
running back,
and I hate it. Because he's more valuable to the team than Daniel Jones, in my opinion. That's my take. He opens up the passing game.
It's the same.
He
thing
is
in
a quarterback to
every
the
sport.
Colts.
In every sport, it's just the guy in the most impactful position. It's the name of the award, as literally as it is. The most valuable person on every single team is the quarterback.
Yeah.
Because if Daniel Jones
You're
wasn't
right.
completing balls down the field, like last year they didn't have that.
Then they just
Jonathan
stack the
Taylor,
box.
they
Right,
stack the box and
right.
he can't do anything.
Yeah.
It's
right.
and that's the part that sucks
Yeah, I
is
know.
that it is that a quarterback award, but it's then nice that the NFL at least came up with Offensive Player of the Year to sort of counteract that.
If he
Yeah,
doesn't win
just-
MVP, he has that locked.
Oh, for sure.
At a
Right.
certain
Right.
point, like, let's just make it a quarterback award. Like,
That
stop
already-
taking,
that's what it is now.
stop
though.
taking my money, though.
Don't
Don't
donate.
give him your
That's
money.
a donation.
That's on you.
that
I don't think it's on
83
you.
that
Drew's
80
donation.
Yeah, but he has a shot. He has
Actually,
a
I could
shot.
cash out right now for positive money.
Realistically, if Stafford and May have like
Yeah,
some
if they
bad
start
weeks,
flunking.
Yeah. No, it's doable.
No.
if
But I'm
the
saying you
Patriots
can't
lose,
cry
like,
about
few-
losing
a
that
few
bet.
games. Yeah, no.
Hey guys, I'm
chose to
betting on
make
a
that.
Yeah,
betting on
I'm gonna
I'm
ride
betting
with
on
it.
a
I'm
running
just-
back to
I'm
win
just-
the MVP, and I'm gonna be upset when he doesn't win it
If
because he's
Taylor
not a
has two,
I'm not
two
upset.
more
I just wanted
games
to
with
point it out.
200 yards, I think
I think
he has a very solid chance.
Stafford is the clear MVP favorite.
2 more wins with 200 yards, I think there's
Okay.
a chance.
Yeah. Good ladder.
Yeah, so that's Evan's MVP ladder. What are we moving into, Drew?
We're going to transition into a great segment here. We got Patrick's Dog of the Week, where he's going to give us his top 8 underdogs. Okay, Pat, let's get your underdogs.
3 seconds.
Talk about like all the underdogs you like, but let's eventually narrow it down to your top underdog.
That's what I did last week. I lost. So I'm looking at right now, odds are presented by Novig.
Shout out.
Steelers
Sponsor us.
plus 151 at Bears. You guys all seem a little higher on the Bears than I am. I think they're
Who is it versus the Bears?
Steelers plus 151.
Bears.
They're
I think that's pretty good money.
Wait, what is it against who?
Bears dogs.
I was doing
What's wrong over there?
Dog
Steelers
Your
plus
Wi-Fi doesn't
151
give
at
you a seat.
Chicago.
I like it.
I like it. I like that one. So that's the
Can you
first
say
one I'm
that? I
looking
was
at.
just
Rodgers
about
is
to listen
playing.
in.
It has potential.
Do not make that bet until we know who the quarterback for the Steelers is going to be.
I might
Well,
make it
Mason
without
Rudolph stock up. So
that. Yeah.
I don't think it
Side
matters.
This is not gambling advice.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, don't listen to this segment. Listen to the.
Colts.
just joking.
Next one is Colts plus 159 at Chiefs. Not crazy thrilled about it, but it's also, I mean,
It's crazy the Colts are underdogs in any game, but
The Chiefs are going to.
against a 5-5
Huh?
team too.
I think the Chiefs are winning.
They probably are too.
I-
But we said that
yeah,
last
but
week
yeah,
too.
it's, I don't know. It's their backs are against the wall, but it's also like, were the Colts
It's a
like
good
8
dog.
and 2,
8 and 2.
It's a free
8 and
dog.
2, plus 160 pretty much. I don't know. That's really good value.
Pretty good value.
That's really good value for
Coming
them.
Yeah,
up
no.
high, too.
Yeah.
If I lose that betting on,
But
an
it's
8 and 2
also
team,
it's also I mean Chiefs have to win this game. It's at home.
yeah. If they lose this, they're done.
I
They might
wouldn't
still
go
be
that
on the
far,
mountain, but they'll be. They'll be
They
Tune
will
in
win.
next week.
Next I've got this is you guys want an ugly pick?
I want an ugly pick.
Just
I live for the
Make
ugly
it
picks.
dirty.
This is dirty.
I want a really
The
ugly pick.
Cleveland Browns plus 135 at the Las Vegas
That's a
Raiders.
dirty pick.
It's
a dirt?
going to be a gross game.
That's gonna be disgusting.
But
I saw the
Is
over
that
on that.
prime time?
it must. I don't know.
The over on that game is sitting at 37.5.
Ah,
That is
Whew.
disgusting.
it's going to be a
No,
gross
dude.
game, but I don't know. There's more about the Browns I like. I like the Browns defense.
I like the Browns, yeah.
I
don't
like
like-
on the
I don't like. I
Besides
like
Brock
Brock
Bowers and
Bowers.
Ashton
Yeah,
Jenkins.
right. I like 2 guys on the Raiders, and that's
On the
about
Raiders.
it. So,
Ashton Genty has 7 yards.
I like Brock Bowers.
how are they doing by the way?
And 33
Lame.
Geno Smith has more rushing yards than Genty.
Wow.
Jeez Louise.
Pickens.
1.2 yards.
And then last one, honorable mention. I definitely won't be. I don't think I'll be betting this one, but it looks tempting.
Let's see it.
Panthers. Can someone look up when was the last time the Panthers had?
Computer.
Hmm.
Died. Oh.
But
Give Drew like 3
Panthers at San Francisco, Monday Night Football, 6.5 point dogs plus 272.
It's not bad.
Last time Panthers had a primetime game was against the Bears on Thursday Night Football, Week 10, 2023. That's crazy.
It's been a while since we've been able to see. They're
yearning for the primetime.
Bryce's at night. I don't know. Could be something. Big game for them. I won't bet. I like the Niners, but
Ashton Genty tackled for his safety. Sorry, that's absurd.
It looks juicy. Plus 272 looks juicy. But I won't be going it. So I think my one that I will go with.
I feel like I know.
I think I'm gonna go Steelers.
I thought
plus 151 at Bears. Honestly, I might make a parlay out.
You could do multiple too if you like.
I think I kind of like all three of them. I think I'll do Steelers, Colts, Browns.
This is uncharted territory in Pat's Dog of the Week.
Right. Can I try something out real quick?
What? Put them in the get your odds. Get your odds.
I kind of like it.
I like it.
Tell us what you got, Novig.
I just like the
presented by Novig
uniqueness. Not presented yet, but it could be.
Oh no.
Sponsor us.
Sorry, your picks cannot be parlayed.
It's because it's Monday night games, not every. Hey, but list them out again.
List them out again. It might be over plus 1,000.
Yeah. Steelers plus 150. Colts was plus 159 at the Chiefs.
Like it.
Browns plus 135 at the Raiders.
Book it.
All three on the road.
Are you picking all three of those?
Yes.
In like normal picks?
Yeah, you gonna parlay it or you gonna do
Yeah, I will. I have to.
Oh. I'm catching up to you.
Yeah, well.
Just saying.
The gap is closed. I think I'm only up like I think I'm only up like 5 games or something.
Yeah.
It's close.
I'm coming back.
Give me time.
So those are my 3 dogs.
I like it. That's a good segment.
Okay. All right. And top 5 segment, we have
I'm just
top
saying,
5, definitely not top 3.
This one's getting a lot of talk. I've been hearing people talking on the street. Welcome.
I have my segment after this one, right?
You're done.
That's Fate of the Week.
Oh, yeah. Of course, obviously.
Matt's delusional.
Do we want to talk about last week? Let's start.
Okay.
Okay. For those of you,
hey, it's my segment. It's my segment.
Well, you weren't going to talk about
I am. Okay. Welcome back to Drew's Lock of the Week. Let's get into the bad news before the good news. Calm before the storm. The storm before the calm. Damn it. God damn it.
This is the one taking it.
Okay.
Geez, Drew.
So, obviously, 2 weeks ago, went 1-0. Now, two picks last week. First one, Chargers -3 spread against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I tried to warn you.
Hey, sorry,
I tried to warn you.
The Jags.
West
Coast
weekend.
team going
How did that
east.
go?
Bayshaw Tootin looks like God's gift to the
That made
gridiron.
me mad.
Obviously, he got injured at the end of the game, but Tootin and ETN were running all over the
Who
Chargers.
dropped ETN in our fantasy league?
Dude,
by
I
the way?
tried picking him up. You
I
sniped
picked him
him
up.
from
Who
me.
dropped him?
Yeah, no, someone just must have misclicked.
John
That's
O'Reilly.
pathetic. No, it was
That was
in the. Oh, was it in that league? It wasn't.
It wasn't that league.
That's still absurd.
John or Craig.
But by the way, that's outrageous. I
Sorry.
wanted him so bad.
I'm going back. Just let me know what team I didn't want to fade.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously, pick Chargers. It was horrible. They lost by like 30 points.
Yeah, you're
I
only
apologize.
33 points away from winning that one.
No,
You're
30,
right
36.
there.
More than that. Yeah.
36.
Oh,
you
yeah,
took
no, yeah.
minus
Minus
points.
I apologize for that.
Jeez, Drew. Oh my gosh, that's your lock of the week.
I had two. Okay. I apologize for that.
We should take this segment away from you.
No. That's why my fade of the week right now.
I hope none of you tailed that one. Just so you don't feel bad, I put $20. That's 2 units for me on that game.
2 units.
Yeah, I'm struggling over here.
Dude, don't tell him how much it was.
I lost some money this weekend. Yeah, but okay.
Oh my god.
I lost
$5.
$20 on that game, but
Dude.
I had another lock of the week last week, which was Panthers Falcons over 42.5. That hit easily, went into overtime. That's a good
Lock.
That's a good lock. Good lock. 1-1. So if you guys
That's why we
put,
call 'em
if you
locks,
guys bet a
baby.
unit on each, you break even. You're still 1 unit up on Drew's lock of the week overall.
All right.
So yeah, this week let me pull it up.
Probably losing a little money to the house. There,
I was
but
just saying.
No. So this week,
it wasn't
Fade that.
Drew's lock of the week. We're back. Week 3 of it. This week we're going for them boys. They dicked me down last week. Pause. They dicked me down last week. Pause, but we're back. Jags minus 2.5 against the Cards. Get ready for the spread to move. I want
boys. I thought he was betting on the Cowboys.
No.
What?
I want you. I would never bet on the Cowboys. I want you.
Why would you say
misleading?
Because they're the new boys. They're the new boys. I want you guys and girls to get your phones out right now. Go on Novig and bet this Jags line minus 2.5 against the Cardinals because, like we saw last week, this is gonna move as soon as Evan posts.
Code PFS on Novig.
This is gonna move. I could easily see this going minus 6.
Put $5 deposit in, get 45 for free.
Cardinals defense has looked atrocious. Jacoby Brissett maybe up in fantasy, but he's down in Drew's stocks. So we're going Jags spread minus 2.5. Book it. That's 1-0 on the week. Second, we're going an over-under divisional matchup at Lambeau. Vikings versus Packers over 41.5. JJ McCarthy can't play much worse. The Packers are bouncing back. The Tucker Kraft injury was tough. Josh Jacobs, we'll have to see what happens there. But Jordan Love needs to start playing some ball. Also, even if Malik Willis is playing,
taking the over.
I'm taking the over.
And you're saying
you're saying like
crap.
JJ McCarthy.
JJ McCarthy sucks. Josh Jacobs is out. Jordan Love's out. Josh Jacobs is out.
It's gonna be a divisional game in
Lambeau in the cold. Give me the over.
This is reflective.
Give me the over.
Hey, the over hit last week.
This perfectly to the
over hit last week. I was saying JJ McCarthy's going to have a bounce back game. He played bad last week. He's bounced back game. Divisional matchup. I think it's going to be close. These teams are going to have to throw. They're going to have to move the ball. There's not going to be a lot of chewing clock. I think over 41.5 is a pretty low line. I think it's one of the lowest besides Brown and Raiders on the week. I like it. I think it's going to be a gritty divisional matchup. Packers need this game. This game.
New segment, top 6. Probably not 5. But Matt's fade of the week. We're going to go under Vikings Packers in Lambeau in the cold. JJ McCarthy plays like shit. Tucker Kraft is out. Josh Jacobs may or may not be playing. Jordan Love, we don't know if he's playing either. I'm going to slam the under.
Book it. 41.5.
Code Novig, $5. Get 45.
Code
Make
PFS
some free
on Novig.
God forbid both teams score 3 touchdowns and Matt loses. God forbid.
That was such a hater pick, Matt.
Yeah, Matt, I don't even think you researched that.
All right.
No, I don't need to research.
Matt, what if I told you that wasn't even the line? I made it up completely because I knew you were
really quick. Before we let you guys go, I wanted to give you some results
hang on.
from our parlays from last week. Not a great week. So
I gotta head out.
We're gonna start from the bottom and get up to the top. So
starting at the bottom, we got Drew.
Starting at the bottom, we have PFS Drew.
No.
Cowboys won, man.
I had the Cowboys. Wait,
yeah,
okay.
no,
That's a tie. That's a tie.
Tied for last.
What's the guy who's not even on the podcast on? Bottom, Aaron. Book it.
Oh my God. Okay. Sure. PFS Aaron had a tough week.
Yikes.
5-5 for PFS
5
Aaron.
and 5? Drew, don't talk about your record like
next
that.
We had PFS Drew, also went 5-5.
On a 10-leg parlay?
I want to recap.
He almost had Rico Dowdle, so he almost went
I didn't want to say
6-4.
it was a stressful Sunday. I had to put in, I won't say any names, I had to put in 4 parlays for these boys.
Okay.
One of these boys, just saying stressful.
Sure. Next we have the whole PFS team.
You made your picks like 3 days before that.
No, I made my picks that morning because we didn't.
We went 6-4 as a team. We need all 4 of us in the NFL next week.
Yeah,
when
my
we're
bad.
talking about it. It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm just
No,
saying.
we
We need to get this call going
bad
early.
planning.
Traveling.
Bad
We called last
Bad
minute,
planning.
early morning game,
Yeah.
trying to fit it in.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Rough look from the
Yeah,
new
tough look.
from the
Tough
squad.
look for Pat and Drew, who also picked from that Miami-Washington game.
yeah,
And was out before the 1 o'clock games.
That's another problem with
Welcome
international
home.
games.
Welcome home.
They were my
Football's
dogs
back.
of the week. I had to go with them.
Hey,
Yeah.
football's
Dev on
back in America.
HN was
Yep.
so close.
So
We play
next
that
week,
game in the US of A.
next week
We
we need you guys
Yeah.
to tail the PFS team. I think we got to go.
Yeah, we're gonna cook something up.
We're
Yeah.
dialed up. We've already hit on PFS before.
Next,
Twice. 2 of us.
Well,
Let's
Evan,
see.
Well,
Oh, T and
it's
team. Yeah,
Team
yeah,
Marty.
Sorry, I take that back. Next, we have PFS Pat at 5-5.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did not do good. I was surprised. I was like,
Sneak.
hey, really get above the team thing?
Yikes.
Yeah, it was not a good week. I was
Not a good week for me.
the spreads are tough.
Yeah.
Spreads are
And I
tough.
will say-
PFS Pat's going with taking spreads on
Yeah,
a 10-leg
you
parlay.
gotta
But
adjust these
I
lines.
also had like plus 33,000. So
No, you have to adjust these
next
lines.
week I'll
That's
be
what I'm saying.
coming in on like a main code.
Alt
And
lines are going to be your best friend.
Yeah, you need to bet all.
Nope.
Pat, no.
No.
That's not my style.
Pat, you're gonna be like 50,000 every week.
Yeah. And then he's
Yeah,
gonna
and
hit,
then I'm gonna win, and then
and then we're
I mean,
We're going-
we're going to Vegas.
We're going to
yeah,
Vegas.
no, I'm going to Vegas. You broke boys can stay home.
We're a team.
Make your own money.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
why don't you go to Vegas with your alt lines? How about that?
Then we have PFS team, like we talked about. Then we have a few people who went 7-3. So I went 7-3. Not my best. I had one pick in there that I think.
You're such an ass.
No, I had a pick in there
Drew had his best
Oh.
week ever, went 5-5.
that I
Oh, I went so.
that I saw a guy on Twitter said he was like, "This is the lock of the week." It was
Tremendous.
Packers wide
Chargers
receiver
minus
over
30.
longest reception, 21.5. It was close. He had 2 16s and a 17, but didn't hit that. We have PFS Cameron, 7-3. Well done. We have PFS Matt, 7-3.
Good week. Good week. Respect.
You want to talk about yours at all?
Chargers was really bad. That would never had a chance.
Oh, you bet the Chargers?
Yeah.
Why
I thought it
would
was
you do
Matt's
that?
fade of the week.
It wasn't. I didn't have a segment yet.
I told you.
I know, that's why I was so pissed, because Pat called it.
You
He
read
said
me
it.
like a book.
He read it like a book. It was really, that was a rough one for me to sit through on Sunday, but it didn't matter because I missed 2 other ones.
Right.
I had the Chiefs. Really thought we were going to get that one. And then, the other one I had was close too. And it was one that was probably winnable. I forget what it was.
Yep.
Trying to block it out.
Taking us home at 8-2, we had PFS Eric.
Big dog!
That's pretty good.
Not bad. Not bad.
I think he also had the Chargers, so it never really had a chance. But we move on.
Jeez, luck
Yeah.
that we
Next
call
week,
it.
we are hunkering down, and we are not leaving until we find a winner. So stay tuned. And finally, let's just run through the games for next week real quick.
Sir.
Yeah, let's pick out some good ones we like.
Yeah.
Well, nuts.
Give me the Patriots over the
Start on
Bengals.
Thursday. Bills Texans.
Bills. Next.
Bills.
Yeah, probably Bills.
I agree.
It's only 5.5 for Bills right now, which I would probably take, honestly.
No.
Steelers Bears, one of Pat's
Dogs.
dogs of the week.
Give me the Bears.
Give me the Bears. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I like the Bears. Sorry.
If you guys enjoy not making
if
money,
Rodgers is playing, you're still picking.
I like the Bears no matter who's playing.
Rodgers.
Yeah.
He owns them. He owns that city.
No one owns the Bears right now. They got the Pope behind them.
Okay. Patriots
Let's do it.
Bengals. Patriots
I'm not
8.5
locking that in
favorites.
my pick.
I could see this as a Bengals sneaky win.
I don't like the spread, but
They
I
don't
like
have
the
Jamar
Patriots.
Chase. They have no.
Oh,
They have no shot.
Back to Spitgate.
Hack Tua.
yeah, I guess probably Patriots.
Mr. Tua.
I don't like that spread though. I think 8.5 is a little much, but I do like Patriots.
8.5. I take
I don't
that.
think that's crazy.
They have Joe Flacco, who's been playing well, except for the fact that his whole game plan is to throw the ball to Jamar Chase 25 times a game. And
They have other receivers though. They got Yossi Voss and
yeah, but it all stems from the
Higgins.
fact.
Why did you name Yossi
Yeah,
Voss
that's the
first?
first one. It all stems from the fact
got
that
Yossi
Jamar-
Voss. No offense.
It all
You said
stems
Yossi
from
Voss
the
and
T-
pause.
T.
Yeah.
But it
we
all
got-
stems from the fact that they throw the ball to Jamar Chase and he
Yeah,
attacks the whole defense.
he does. This is true.
Give me the 8.
You got Giants, Lions.
Giants. Jameis. You anyone watch him this week? Is that just me?
He played well.
They
I
look
was
good.
They
watching
look
the-
They look better.
Which he was always going to throw an interception just at the wrong time. But yeah, Giants.
I'm really glad
I
that you
don't-
guys decided to keep all 3 quarterbacks you had on your team at the deadline.
Thank you.
That's smart.
They weren't getting any money for Russell Wilson.
I will say Mike Kafka. I like what I'm seeing from the guy.
Jared Goff's gonna have himself a game.
Yeah, you guys need to bounce back.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
I got the lines, but I think the Giants can keep it close.
I don't.
We got Vikings, Packers.
That's a tough one.
I want to go Vikings.
All
but
I-
I think
all
it's
I-
gonna be Pack.
All I know here is the over's going to hit. I simply can't pick who's gonna win. There's just gonna be too many points scored. I'm
Winner, fireworks.
I'm
shows, maybe,
abstaining. I'm
Green Bay.
abstaining. I'm solely taking the over. I'm abstaining from this game. I might not even pick it on our weekly picks. It will be an NA. I'll sacrifice the game.
I like Justin Jefferson touchdown. He's only had 2 all
I
season.
don't. Have you seen JJ throw into this
He's
guy?
only had 2 all
It's not going to be JJ throwing. It's going to be 9.
Okay, well, whoever's been out there, 9 cannot throw the ball to Justin Jefferson.
Seahawks, Titans, Seahawks 13-point favorites.
Yeah.
I like Seahawks.
Yeah. Colts, Chiefs, probably a game of the week right there. Chiefs 3.5-point favorites.
I'm
Colts.
glad we're previewing the whole week.
Yeah, we got Jets Ravens coming up.
Jets, Ravens.
But let's talk about the Colts Chiefs.
Colts, dog of the week.
I think I like the Colts. Chiefs, I want them to lose. This is a very heart pick. I think the Chiefs are going to win, but I'm picking the Colts.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat.
Right. And to hear the
Chucks.
rest of our predictions, take a look at the Instagram at Pro Football Stuff.
Yeah, follow. We're trying to
We're
get the
talking
Instagram
to
going.
you. We're
Trying to
talking
get
to
the
you.
Instagram
I want you.
Yeah, so take a look. We'll have our predictions up hopefully on Thursday. If not Thursday, then Sunday morning. So take a look. You'll see the rest of our picks.
Yeah.
And this
Tell
was-
them in the Novig app, code PFS.
Yes.
Put in
Also,
5, get 45 for free. That's $50 of gambling for $5.
Not bad.
Also, check out episode 2. We're doing 2 episodes this week. Our top 10 teams debate coming out as its own episode later in the week. Check it out.
That was
It's
massive
gonna,
debate.
it's gonna get heated.
It was a great debate. Matt and I may
Master
never be
debate.
the same.
Elite. Supreme debate.
Got a couple master debaters on here.
Okay. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. Tell us, are you fading Drew or are you
Look
tailing
down
him?
below.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next